So for today's meditation, I would like to share visualization and affirmation. So first we're going to come up with what is our affirmation? What are we trying to be more in our lives, do more, embody? And then the visualization part, we start to feel, how does that actually feel in our body when we do that? And this is a technique that has been proven to be successful. If you just imagine yourself being how you want to be or doing something, like it kind of was first popularized in the sports world, where specifically with tennis players, and the coach had them visualize themselves having a perfect game, and if there was a stroke that they were working on that was challenging for them, he had them imagine and really visualize themselves doing it over and over again. And again, working with this concept of fake it till you make it, like there's something that starts to create those pathways in the brain as if you were actually doing it. So let's start by finding a comfortable seat. And this is going to be your base for any meditation that you do, is to begin with the body being comfortable. Because otherwise, the mind's just going to keep going to how the body feels. So you want the spine lifted tall. You can either be sitting on the floor. If that's not comfortable for you, you can be sitting on a chair or on a couch. And if you are seated, I recommend having your feet flat on the floor and propping up your hips if you need to get your hips a little bit higher than the knees. So that takes rounding out of the low back and allows the spine to sit tall. Let's take a few stretches here. We'll begin with a couple shoulder rolls, taking the shoulders up and forward and down and back. Make it slow and smooth. And change direction, coming up and back and down and forward. The shoulders come to rest down. Drop one ear over towards the shoulder. And you could take the hand on top of the head, just gently providing a little bit of extra weight here. That opposite shoulder drops away heavy. And as we're stretching, begin to turn your attention to your breath. Use the hand to gently lift the head back to center, let it fall all the way over to the other side. And again, you can take the hand up, just providing a little bit of extra weight here. And let the hands come back down to the lap, chin drops to the chest, and roll just ear to shoulder. We'll do a half circle here, coming back forward, over to the other side. And then taking the chin parallel to the floor, gently turn the head from side to side. So the practice of yoga actually started as a way to get the body ready to sit in meditation for long periods of time. So it's always nice to do at least a little bit of stretching before you meditate, to allow yourself to start to get into the body, to feel more relaxed, and to be comfortable as you sit here. Let's take a little side bend, arm overhead, lean over to one side. Use the breath to open up the space in between the ribs. And let's flow to the other side. So as we learned in our 3-part breathing meditation, opening up through the sides of the body will allow you to take deeper breaths all throughout the practice. Come back to center, and then one more, a little twist. Inhaling, reach the arms overhead and sit tall. And take a twist to one side. Hand comes to the knee, other hand right behind the hips. As you inhale, find a little more lift through the top of the head. And then as you exhale, deepening the twist. And slowly unwind, hands to the sky. And let's twist to the other side. Inhale, sit tall. And exhale, twist. And return to center. Great. So sense how your body is feeling right now after even just a couple minutes of stretching. And for today's exercise, let's start with the affirmation. So this is going to be individual for each of you. I want you to think of something in your life that you want to improve. And this can be related to your wellness, your physical health. It could be related to your relationships. It can be with your relationship with yourself. Maybe something in your work life. So write it down. And some of the keys here with creating an affirmation. So anytime we talk about manifesting or making positive changes in our life, we always want it to be in positive languaging. So instead of saying, I don't want this, or I want less of this, put it into positive words. I want more of this. I invite in. And these affirmations will have a lot more power when they're in the positive. And use a present tense statement. So instead of saying, I am trying to do this, or I will do this, say, I am this. Imagine that you're already there, that you have already achieved your goal. And a lot of this comes from the work that I do in wellness coaching. So if you need help creating an affirmation and also working towards it, please reach out to me. I'm available for private online sessions. So in the present tense, and you want it to be short and simple. So don't write sentences here or a paragraph or a novel, which you totally can do. If you really want to be clear on what it is that you're looking for, but for the purposes of this exercise, make it really short. And just make it something nice and simple that you can kind of think about anytime throughout your day. So here are some examples of how you can turn a goal into a positive affirmation if you're not exactly sure, if you feel a little stuck here. So say maybe it's I want to find a life partner and start a family. You could make your affirmation, I feel love, I embody love, I am love, something along those lines. If it's I want a better relationship with someone in my family, the affirmation could be I choose to accept this person. I choose to love them unconditionally. If it's something in terms of your physical health, like, I want to lose weight or I want to drop some habits, that kind of thing, your affirmation could be something like, I am vibrant, I am full of energy. So, again, going to kind of the end goal of what it is you're looking for, and then how do you feel once you have achieved that? So, I hope you all have something to work with. And let's move on to the visualization part. So, as I said, your affirmation should be really short and simple. So, hopefully, you can remember what it is without looking at it. And then let's go into the visualization. So, this is the part where we're getting into a meditative state and we're actually picturing ourselves being in having already achieved that goal that we're looking for. So I invite you to close your eyes or just gently gaze downwards. And let a feeling of relaxation spread from the top of your head, relaxing your face and jaw, and relaxing the neck, shoulders, arms, hands, fingers. And take in a big breath that fills the belly. And when you exhale, soften the belly. And take in another breath like that, a big expansive breath into the low belly. And finding more release in the belly as you exhale. letting that sense of relaxation continue to flow all the way down your legs, into your feet, to your toes. And feel the weight of your body here, especially at your tailbone and at the bottom of your feet. This connection to the earth, helping you to feel grounded and to come into this present moment. In your mind's eye, visualize yourself being where you are dreaming that you can be. Your intention, what you're moving towards. Who do you want to be? How do you want to show up in the world? What is in your highest alignment that your spirit is asking for? And almost as if you were an outside observer watching yourself, see if you can picture yourself already like that in your mind's eye. I invite you to bring a smile to your face. Feel that you have already accomplished your goal. And invite that sense of accomplishment to fill your entire body. Having arrived at where you want to go, how does it feel in your body? Can you tap into those sensations right now? And you can bring in other senses if that fits the picture of where you're going. If there's any scent involved, any sounds, any tastes, invite them all in now. Let your breath be long and slow. Breathe in this image to fill your entire being. Every breath as if you are receiving this gift of the breath. That you are receiving and embodying a new vision of you. Let that breath and that sense of knowing fill your heart space. And radiate throughout your entire body. And with that smile on your face, every cell smiles back. Gently invite your breath to deepen. And bring some small movements back into your body. Wiggling fingers, wiggling the toes. Maybe take a couple shoulder rolls or a couple head rolls. When you're ready, very slowly start to blink your eyes open, letting the light come in. The light in me witnesses and celebrates the light in you. Namaste.